It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and it's that time of program once more where we speak to the head Kanga. And that, in netball terms, is Caitlin Vine from the Ouyen United Kangas, who joins me on the line right now to go through Sunraysia netball. Hello, Caitlin. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good to be back. Favourite time of the week.
I love talking about the Ouyen United Kangas, particularly when they keep winning, and you just won't stop doing that at the moment. At senior level, you had a solid win away from home against Moorbeen last weekend. Yeah,
really solid win from the girls in the A, B and C. Cracking start. We're starting to really come together and make some waves, so hoping to continue that this week.
Indeed. All right, let's go through those results. We'll start with the A-grade girls who had a good win, 54-39 over Moorbeen. What do you know about that game?
Yeah, really tough game. Definitely wasn't easy at the start. Moorbeen put a lot of pressure on the girls, but a few changes and our girls carried away with the win in the end quite comfortably, but definitely no easy game by any means.
Wasn't easy in the B grade either. 38-31 winners, so 7 goals to the good. So had a good start, the A and the B grade.
Yeah, yep. Again, quite a tough game still. Could have been anyone's game. Moorbeen certainly put up a good fight. But, yeah, very happy to have the win in the B. Hopefully get a roll on from now.
Yep. Lucky 7 was the margin again in the C grade, 28-21. So solid win from the C grade girls there. And the only blemish to the card, I guess we could say, for the seniors was in the C reserves, where you went down by just 2 in a thriller.
Yeah, it was quite a thriller. The C-Res girls were quite a bit down coming into that last quarter, and they smashed a heap of goals. So if we had another minute or two, they would have got the win. But something for them to keep working on.
Yep. It was a good story for the under-17s girls as well, or the 17 and under girls as well. I'll get the age group right. You guys there had a win 35-31 over Moorbeen, so some reward for those girls.
Yes, very, very exciting for the girls and their coaches. They've been working hard, so it was nice to finally get a win. And I think the rest of our juniors too, a few games were quite close. Everyone's really starting to find their groove, so it's exciting on the court.
And that's what it's all about for the Ouyen Kangas at the moment, getting people back out on the court. So we'll talk more about the rest of the club later on. But for now, we're going to go back to the A-grade competition and have a look at some of the other matches that were played in that comp last weekend. So South Mildura took on Robinvale. You tipped them, and they did get up, but the margin was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shock, the margin. Obviously, South still staying strong, but I think Robinvale are slyly coming back up. I think everyone's really starting to warm up back into the game, which is going to be interesting as we continue.
Yeah, 48-41 the scoreline there. Wentworth, who I've got no doubt you're keeping a close eye on, given what's to come, they took on Mildura and they walloped them really in the end, 51-33. So solid win for them.
Yeah, no surprises there at all. We are keeping a close eye on them, obviously. Going to be tough contenders going into this week, but not surprised that they got the win.
And Redcliffe's put 50 on the board. Wasn't enough, though. Imperials put up 61, so a high-scoring clash there with Imperials winning by 11 goals. Good result for them.
Awesome. Very high-scoring game.
Yeah. Let's go through to this week's round of matches, and you'll be at home this week, and you'll be facing who and where?
Yep, Wentworth, taking on the big guns at Wentworth at the Underbull Rec Ground. So our first game out at Underbull, always a beautiful place to play. Very much looking forward to it.
Out at Underbull, Wentworth, we know they're strong. We know they are in good form, at least. Probably the two informed sides in the competition in the A-grade going at it. Tell me why you're going to win.
Our diversity in our A-grade team is next to none. I think every single player on that court can play 3 or 4 positions quite comfortably, and we've got a couple on the bench too that could easily come on at any moment. So I think our range is what's going to hopefully get us the win this weekend.
What about the rest of Wentworth's club? How are the rest of the Kangas crew going to shape up in the seniors and the juniors?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a tough weekend, I think. From top to bottom, Wentworth are quite strong all the way down. So we're all going to have to work really hard, but a good training this week has definitely set us up. So hopefully our juniors can get up and our seniors can continue to roll on.
Yes, fingers crossed for the Kangas crew. Let's have a look at the rest of the matches in the A grade only. We'll tip on the A grade clashes between, first of all, Mildura and South Mildura, traditional rivals here. Funnily enough, it'll be played in Mildura. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm going to tip South. I think it's going to be a tough one, obviously, from the scores from last week. Seems like they're fairly well on par, but I think South will be the stronger one there.
It's a tough round, really, because...
it really is.
I'm struggling with some of this. I mean, Redcliffe's put 50 goals on the board last week. You'd think Irimple will start favourites, but at home, Redcliffe's are dangerous there.
Definitely dangerous. They have surprised us a few times on their home ground, Redcliffe. I think Irimple will get up, but I don't think it will be easy for them.
And then maybe the toughest one to tip for the round, other than your game, which is going to be only a couple of goals in it all day, I think, Robinvale and Imperials. So winning form is good form for Imperials, but Robinvale seem to be just improving week on week, and they might get up here. They're at home.
I'm going to wild card. I'm going to go Robinvale. I think they've been creeping up slowly. I think they might be warmed up and ready for a win.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracking round of netball in Sunraysia Netball this weekend. And good luck to your Ouyen Kangas, Caitlin, at Underball, taking on the mighty Wentworth. We'll catch up with you again next week and find out how you went.
Thanks very much. Go Kangas.